Weather now, David, Matt, these summer nights in the Pacific Northwest are so beautiful. What, about 68 degrees outside? That view from the Rose City Skycam earlier, it was just so beautiful.
I am loving every minute of it.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, this is just such a great time of year. Clear, cool nights, sunny, warm days. You got to love it. And sunset after sunset, it seems. That is just beautiful. This from Canada Beach. And watch out on the horizon here. You see these clouds, these little fall streaks happening from those clouds. Kind of fun to see that happen too. Now, of course, last night was the full moon. And it was a super moon because it was full at the moon's closest approach in its orbit around Earth. So it was a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter than normal. Katrina Clausen up in Kalama, Washington, captured this image of the full moon last night. It rose a bit later. It was about 9:45 last night. It rose after 10 o'clock tonight, about 10:30 or so. And it's not full, but still big and bright. So you can see it out there in the southeastern sky tonight. And one thing about the moon being at perigee, as we say, when it's at its closest approach to Earth, it means the tides are higher than normal. So there's going to be a strong ebb tide in the morning at the Oregon coast. Just be aware of that if you're out on the beaches or especially if you're out in a boat. Our high today was 85, 86 in Hillsborough, 85 in Troutdale, 86 up in Scappoose. Salem and Eugene warmed to the upper 80s, but I tell you what, for Eugene, 87, and warm weather tomorrow and a little bit cooler this weekend. Pretty much perfect as the World Athletic Championships come to the Emerald City. So enjoy the great weather. There will be cloud cover, though, over the weekend in the morning hours. We had some buildups and a couple thunderstorms popped briefly into Deschutes County, but they ended quickly as well. So not a big deal with that. Off the coast, you don't see a lot to this, but there's a circulation center here that'll nudge closer to us tomorrow and bring us cooler weather for the weekend. Tomorrow, we're still in the mid-80s, pretty much a carbon copy. Nobody says carbon copy anymore, do they? I mean, when was the last time anybody used carbon to make a copy? So pretty much a Xerox, I don't know, come up with a term for me. Pretty much the same as today, and then we'll cool it off as we go through the weekend and get some cooler air rolling on in. Let's go through the modeling here. See the cloud cover on Saturday morning up and down I-5 up into the Cascades. So that's the marine layer, maybe some drizzle even in parts of the valley briefly. And then it clears out Saturday afternoon. Sunday should be clear pretty much all day long, maybe some morning clouds again. Then the middle of next week, we begin to see some rain showing up offshore the southern Oregon coast. That may eventually extend inland in the form of thunderstorms, but we're getting a little ahead of ourselves there. That's not until the middle of next week. We'll have to see how that pattern evolves. Basically, we're looking at a nice warm-up, though, on Monday and into Tuesday. That's the weekend cooling with that system coming into Vancouver Island. That blows out. Higher pressure, warmer air builds in right on after it for more great summer weather. So it does warm up. And again, that chance of thunderstorms around the middle of the week, we'll keep an eye on that as we get closer to that event there. All right, I want to talk a little bit about La Nina. The La Nina update came out today, and you know what? She lives on, continuing. It may drop off a little bit late summer and into fall, but the cooler than average water in the eastern equatorial Pacific continues, and that means we're likely to have another active winter ahead if this continues to hold, and all indications are that it will. Be a back-to-back-to-back triple La Nina, 3 in a row. We haven't done that in a long, long time, but there's only been a couple in recorded history. Tomorrow, we are in the 70s to about 80, 81 by 4 o'clock, and then climbing to about 85 again later on in the day. In Portland right now, it is beautiful. We're at 68, freezing level at 14,600 feet. Alrighty then, tonight, basically clear and cool. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be beautiful once again with more sunshine. Get up to about 85 tomorrow. We'll drop it to 80 on Saturday, 79 Sunday. There's a warm up Monday and that sneaky 91 on Tuesday before we are back in the 80s. And we are back right after this.